Okay, guys. Hey, Jen, what's going on?
Hello, Jilly. Good day, mate.
It's kind of like that. It's a little bit like that in Australia, but not quite. I don't know.
Can you
Um,
try your accent though? Can you tell me? Good day, mate.
no, they did. They never really said that, but they do say mate a lot. But they don't
Yeah.
say good day. They
All
say,
right.
if you are not an advanced swimmer, please get out of the water. I don't even know.
That was really
It
good.
was. That's the
Authentic.
only thing I could say. Okay, so what the reason why I wanted to get you on the phone real quick is because I want to talk about Lift Weights Faster too, which I'm super excited about. But I want to know from you. I know there's going to be a lot of questions from my girls. I want to know what exactly are they getting? So Lift Weights Faster, I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm promoting it. Last year was amazing. You had literally thousands of women get the program, and all year long they've been kicking ass with these 130 metabolic conditioning workouts. What do they get when they purchase this program?
I mean, it's been super fun to see the results of Lift Weights Faster 1.
Yes.
And Lift Weights Faster 2 is even bigger, better, and it's a little bit different. Like you said, 130 workouts with Lift Weights Faster 1. Lift Weights Faster 2, we amped it up even more. It is now 180 workouts, and all of them are brand new, not a single repeat from number 1. That get you into the
Amazing.
anaerobic state, burn fat, build muscle, can help with mobility, and just kind of overall build a strong, balanced body.
That's amazing. And I love that little elevator speech. That's so good. But okay, so my question is, how long are the workouts? How much of a time commitment? How do people use these workouts? Do you do them every single day? Do you do them 3 times a week? What do you suggest?
See, that's one of those it depends questions, at least how often people do them. Some people I've got using them in addition to a strength program, and that's how I use them in particular. Like like for myself, I use them in addition to a more traditional strength training program, and I use them as finishers, or I use them when I'm traveling. Like I'll do combinations of different Lift Weights Faster workouts. Or if I'm in the mood to play, then I do a lot more circuit training. But I sort of seasonally periodize that. They can be used as finishers. They can be used as standalone. They're organized by equipment. Okay. So I've got 6 categories: body weight, minimal equipment, dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell, and then full gym. So, and each of them are also, so they're organized by equipment. They're organized by the amount of time you have. Like I said, all of them are super quick. So there's a category for under 10 minutes. There's a category for under 20 minutes. And then there's a category for under 30 minutes. And obviously it depends on the person exactly how long it's going to take. I also have them categorized by this year, and this is something we had heard from last year. Like people were like, well, but I don't know if are they beginner or like, is this one for me? So I also this year added categorizations for beginner, intermediate, and advanced.
Dang. So that answers a ton of questions for me. So there's the equipment that they need. They can do it if they have like literally zero equipment. They can do it in a hotel room if they don't have any at home. Or they can do it if they are at a standard gym and they have everything. So they're all 30 minutes or less, which I love.
Yes.
So regardless, and the 10-minute ones are awesome too. So they can just kind of sprinkle them in wherever they want to. You can use it as finished, use them as standalones. What's the main goal of like the metabolic conditioning concept? So like for someone who is kind of getting started, maybe they're like, and we're going to talk about, I want to ask you about your personal kind of training regimen here in a second, but what if they're just like, I don't really care about getting faster, but my main goal is fat loss and body composition. I want to gain muscle in the right places. I want to lose fat in the right places. Is this a good option for them?
Metabolic resistance training is pretty much the best option for that particular goal. I mean, you can get leaner. Like it's one of the best things you can possibly do for fat loss. It builds your work capacity for almost any activity that you want to do. Like true story, I did mainly Lift Weights Faster workouts this last what was supposed to be a powerlifting cycle for me.
Oops.
But I was writing Lift Weights Faster too, and I was like, I got to try all these workouts and like have my clients try all these workouts. So I ended up doing a lot more Lift Weights Faster, and I ended up PRing 2 of my 3 lifts in powerlifting. It was very like, I mean, the stuff transfers. It's crazy. We incorporate a wide variety of movements, and it's really good for people who want their workouts to be fun, fun and fast. Yes. Like have a wide variety of activities. Like you don't want to do the same thing over and over and over,
No.
But you are going to repeat movement patterns enough that you're going to improve.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I always love about you is like your big thing is always like try something new and stay motivated. Do exercise that you love. And that's why I like the variety of this, because literally you could go the entire year and probably never do the same workout twice if you didn't want to. And to me, like that, I don't know, you need that to stay motivated. Otherwise, you're just like, oh, it's the same exact thing. I mean, there's obviously benefits to continuing and progressing and staying with the same workouts, but I do like that these can be kind of sprinkled in and people can do them as much or as little as they want. So people want to know, so they get these workouts, but then what else do they get? Are there like, the people go, oh, are they videos? Is it a PDF? Is it a membership site that I log into? So what are like the deliverables?
So one of the things that people rave about is the exercise glossary, which sounds so strange, but it's 268 exercises, all with written descriptions and photographs for each. So you could, if you're into making up your own workouts, like you've got an enormous library to put together whatever you want. So we don't ever mention an exercise without explaining exactly how to do it. So we're helping you along.
All right. So
even more videos this year. We're adding to the video library, so there are a ton of instructional tutorials in the membership site. Which, yes, you do get access to all of the videos when you log in with your username once you buy the program. We've got oh my gosh, I'm blanking. I've been saying
we have everything. Just say we have everything.
We have everything.
If you want it, we have it.
We have new challenge workouts, so 5 new challenge workouts this year. And that's something that you can, I tried to make these like very measurable so that you can see how you stack up against everybody else. Like if you hashtag lift weights faster and talk about the challenge workouts, you're going to be able to see how you stack up against other people if you're kind of into that, competitive thing, which I might be.
I was going to say, who came up with that?
Yeah. I mean, it's fun, right? I think I'm probably going to try to beat you on all of those.
We can probably do that. We can range. But you know what? I'm not competitive. Like, I'm competitive myself. You think I am?
I don't know. I remember during Muay Thai, you were really trying to kick me over. So I don't know if I believe that.
I was, because you were laughing in my face and pissing me off. It was
it was your cute little kick.
And it was my little kickboxing, my little cardio kickboxing, my Tai Bo and shit.
You had a very cute approach, but a strong kick.
Thank you. Yeah. I was trying to kick you over. Okay. Okay, I think that answers all my questions. So that's awesome. So to answer that, basically, in summary, they get a login and password where they go into this portal that has a ton of videos too. So they get all of that. Plus they get these PDFs. There's like a little informational kind of manual, and then there's the workouts, and then there's the exercise library, right?
Yep, and a gear guide too if you're thinking about like, oh, I would like to kit my home gym out.
Cool.
I've got discounts and links to everything that you would need to even get started in that realm too.
Okay, awesome, cool. And I'm so excited because I got to contribute a workout this year to one of my favorites, one of my shoulder workouts. So
yours are so mean. Yours are like, people are always tweeting about yours. Like, I can't lift my arms. It's always the arms.
I'm like, well, I don't know. I can't help you. Okay. So I want to ask you a couple of personal questions because I know that people want to know what you do. So you mentioned that you were doing lift weights faster workouts for the last couple of months, but I know that you're really doing powerlifting now. So what does your weekly schedule look like for you?
So I'm weird. I switch it up every few months. I like to play with everything. I like to learn new skills. I have been powerlifting since last August, and this is probably the most devoted I've been to any one goal for a really long time, and it's been really fun. I'm powerlifting I was up until Lift Weights Faster 2, rolled in powerlifting about 3 times a week, doing some conditioning and some sprinting, as the Minnesota winters allow. On top of that, I've been doing a lot of volume work, barbell work, and sort of sprinkling conditioning on top of that. I'm shifting gears. I'm finding myself wanting to play with kettlebells more. So I'm probably going to go a different direction for a little bit. I may do powerlifting nationals this coming fall again, but I'm feeling like I want to switch gears. I think that's important to motivation to pay attention to when your interest wanes a little bit. I almost said wangs.
It does wang though too. I don't know what that is.
Wanes and wangs.
It sounds a little dirty. I don't know if you really want to wang, but
I start noticing when I want to skip workouts more often, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do instead? And that's when I either sign up for something new or go a different route with something I already know. I did sign up for a Club Bell yoga retreat. You want to come, Jilly? Oh no, you're going to be in Paris then. Never mind.
Oh, too bad.
My arms are already heavy enough, I feel like, when I'm holding them out for yoga. But now I'm going to be holding club bells.
The last time I did yoga was with you, and it was 2 years ago in Sedona, where you locked me in a yoga room and did yoga for 5 hours a day.
But that's what forged our friendship.
It was. We were forced to like each other, and we do now, so that's good. Okay, cool. So I know you don't talk so much about nutrition, but I do want to ask you, first of all, for Lift Weights Faster, like what do you think is probably like the best nutritional approach for someone who is interested in losing fat? Like obviously metabolic resistance training is probably the best types of workouts. Doing them what, 3-4 days a week, 5 days a week? Metabolic conditioning, or just maybe more restorative stuff, or mix it in with heavy weight training? What do you think?
So this depends on people's movement history, on their current work capacity, how like really just how their body reacts to high intensity workouts. You can be anywhere from 2 to 6 times a week, depending on you and what you're bringing to the table. It does also depend on your nutrition. Are you fueling yourself with like whole foods that are high in protein, and like are you recovering quickly? And nutrition is a big part of that. I hate to answer that as it depends, but it really, really does. And I did this intentionally, built different workouts into Lift Weights Faster. Some of them involve a little more mobility. They're not that like super huffy puffy, like that kicked my ass feeling afterwards. You might feel like, okay, I mean, I feel good. I feel good, but I don't feel, crushed. And that's by design. Like I want you to be able to do different workouts on different days and train very consistently.
Yes.
Because I think that's the long game. Like that consistency.
Yeah, you want to be able to come back to the gym the next day or in 2 days and not feel like you're down for the count for a week because you're so sore from like one single workout. Yeah, I totally get that. And okay, so the last thing I want to ask you is about traveling. So you and I do travel a little bit different. I am getting into exercise a little bit more. I was peer pressured.
You're coming over.
I was peer pressured by you, actually.
Yeah, but peer pressure is the way things get done.
It is. For everybody who doesn't know, basically Jen's like, we're doing this, and then I'm like, no, we're not, and she's like, yes, we are, and you know what, we do it, and afterwards, I'm kind of happy that we did it. So
yeah, you are.
I am, and even when I don't have shoes to train, it doesn't matter. It's just like you're barefoot. Here's some clothes. She's like throwing sports bras at me, like it's fine.
Even when we have to ride bikes through a rainstorm to get to our workout, we will get there.
I know. Oh my god, that was so funny when I was there in September, and we literally had 30 minutes, and you were like, want to go stand up paddleboarding for 30 minutes, and I was like, we have to be at dinner in 45 minutes, and you were like, it's fine, and we like basically did stand up paddleboarding for 30 minutes. Whatever, it's good. I love it. So with traveling, how do you handle that? Like you travel so much, and you obviously stay in shape. What are the like maybe 1 or 2 things that you make sure that you always do when you travel? Food, nutrition, exercise, whatever.
This sounds cheesy. This is not some sort of sales pitch. I travel with Lift Weights Faster, and I find a way to make those workouts terrible. And then I'll do like a couple back to back. And this brings it back to peer pressure, as it always does. I'll find one of my traveling companions. I'm like, let's hit the gym. Like I love working out with other people. Like community is a huge driver for me. So I'm constantly, convincing my travel mates to do things with me. That's my best travel workout tip is like make it an all-go situation and come with an idea of what you can do. Like the body weight section and the dumbbell section tend to be the ones that I gravitate toward during travel. There's also the minimal equipment section. So I will travel with valve slides packed in my suitcase. Cool. Sometimes resistance bands too, depending on how much space I've got left. But the valve slides come with me because those can be really useful for circuits too. Yeah, awesome. And then food-wise, you and I we kind of say we have different indulgences. We indulge in different things. Yeah. So what are your things that you kind of have, like your non-negotiables when it comes to nutrition? I have a sweet tooth. Like you've got a wine tooth, I've got a sweet tooth. Mm-hmm. I do. Is that wine in that mug? No. It's only 1 o'clock. So. Oh, okay. But I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I know. It's never stopped you before. It's Friday. It's a work day. Yeah. So if an indulgence is worth it when I'm traveling, it's usually of the sweet variety. Yes, I love that. Okay, cool. So anything else that the girls need to know about Lift Weights Faster? I just wanted them to see your energy, how excited you are about this program. Obviously, I know you're like thick in the launch right now, so I don't want to take too much of your time. But anything else that for people who are brand new, maybe didn't get Lift Weights Faster 1 last year, what do they need to know about this workout besides just freaking awesome? Anybody can do it. They are accessible to anybody, scalable for anyone, and I try to be really accessible via social media too. So if anybody does have any questions after this interview, you watch it and you're like, well, you didn't cover this. Like, just tweet me at Jen Sinkler, and we'll talk about it there. Yeah, and you're really, really good about getting back to people. So at Jen Sinkler on Twitter, she'll get back to you.
And I'm excited because I'm giving out some JillFit bonuses exclusive for
People love this.
I'm excited about that, and it's going to work really well with Live Weights Faster. That's why I picked the things that I picked, which I'm going to be announcing soon. But that's it for me. Thank you so much, Jen, for your time. You're the best. Obviously, I miss you, and I'll see you in a couple weeks at Radiance.
Can't wait.
Good luck with everything.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Jilly.
Bye.